This is Bruce Boudreau, and it's time for Clay's Canucks commentary live. Let's go with Clay right now.
Hey Canucks fans, and welcome to Clay's Canucks commentary live, presented to you by Van City Experts Real Estate. I am Clay Emo Canuck Clay, and this is my Canucks take all in one take. It is Sunday, September the 3rd. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. Hello, everyone. I hope you're well. I hope you're having a great long weekend. Tomorrow is actually what makes the weekend long, and that most of us have it off from work. Not everyone. So yes, Labor Day long weekend. I hope your weekend is indeed got off to a very, very good start. Moderators, thank you in advance. Do what you need to do. Members, that's legends, Hall of Fame and franchise members, thanks to all of you for your support, as always. And to everyone else, no matter where you're watching from, whether in my beautiful neighborhood of Steveston and Richmond, in the city, Lower Mainland, province, country, continent, or around the world, thank you for being here. You know that I know that you could be doing anything else, watching anyone else, getting ready for work, school, or bed. Yes, I hate to say work, school, or bed. I've been saying it all summer, but I didn't really mean the school part, except for those taking summer school. But yes, almost everyone going back to school this week. I saw Taylor, you talking about it in the chat earlier before the show. So to all of you, I know you can be getting ready for work, school, or bed, or all three, but the fact that you're here, I always appreciate you. I never take you for granted. So as we get going, you can subscribe so you can get active in the chat section and get notified of my videos every day. You can like this video. There's already 30 of you in here. It's usually when I'm about 3 minutes in, there's about 30 of you in here. Let's get those likes up. Only 6 likes. Like the fact that we're together on this long weekend, hanging out, looking good, talking about the Vancouver Canucks. The fact that it's September, truly now. I know the last stream I did, it was August 31st. So now it's indeed September 3rd, and we can say that there is going to be hockey this month. So subscribe, like the video. You can do what Lucas did and leave a donation, as the legend himself gets the donation train out of the station. So let's highlight that right now. And we do it like this. Lucas says T-minus 28 days till Canucks hockey returns to Rogers Arena. Like, subscribe, become a member, and more. So excited to get back to it. Me too, Lucas. So excited to receive your donation. So give some love, much deserved love, to Lucas in the chat, as he's indeed got the donation train rolling. So you can leave donations like Lucas did. You can gift memberships. I know Carol is usually the queen of that. Other people can do that as well, but it's a wonderful way to support me. It's every gift membership is a $5 donation, and then it also doubles as giving someone franchise membership for a month. So you can donate, you can gift memberships, you can become a member, you can upgrade your membership, and if you're listening on a podcast platform, make sure you rate and review. So today, I'm going to talk about basically what I think are the top 5 storylines for the Vancouver Canucks for this month of September. It doesn't mean that these storylines I talk about, they're relevant right now, today on September 3rd. Nothing's happening on September 3rd. It doesn't mean that they're necessarily going to wrap up by the end of September 30th, even though I've called this stream Key September Storylines. But before I get going, so I'm going to do my usual. I'm going to talk about it, then I'm going to get your reaction, and I'll do my mid-show sponsor read. We will have time for games tonight, but I have to end at 11:30 because I got to go pick up Kayla from a party. So I have to leave at 11:30. I can be like 1 or 2 minutes late, but I can't go to 11:40. I can't go to 11:45. Definitely can't go to midnight. So I'm going to try and wrap up in exactly about an hour. But we got to recognize the membership gift from Carol. So the legends coming through already. Lucas with the donation. Now Carol with the donation, which is a membership gift. And it goes to Ann Lee. So welcome, Ann Lee, to this channel. I'm not sure if you were a CCC member already, But welcome, Anne. And then let's give some love to Carol in the chat. Thank you for that generous gift of membership. Awesome. 40 of you in here, 14 likes. Let's bump those likes up as we get going right now. Before I get started, I'm going to give you 1 minute rapid fire. Okay, maybe 60 to 90 seconds. Yes, Justin, get ready for your vacation. That's pretty exciting. I'm going to give you 60 to 90 seconds. Oh, all three legends are here. So we got legendary Andrew Chang, legendary Carol Bovenlander, legendary Lucas Gates, all here, which is great, and a bunch of Hall of Fame and franchise members as well. Okay, 60 to 90 seconds. Give me one key storyline in September for the Vancouver Canucks. I will highlight a few of them. Give me one key storyline for the Vancouver Canucks this month, and then I will highlight some of them, but we'll only do this for about 90 seconds. So what is a key storyline for you? Fangirl says training camp. Yes, that's a big story because it means hockey is around the corner. Edmund says re-sign Petey. Re-sign Petey. There we go. Stink finger. I'm not sure what that means. I don't know. I want to know what that means. It says Petey contract. Love it. David says, do they get off to a good start? Great question. Great storyline. Awesome. These are great, you guys. Some of these I have for sure. I don't have all of them for sure. I can't believe I forgot this one. I don't have this one, but that's good. Will they name a captain? I like that, Derek. In fact, I'm going to change my storyline, actually. Okay, I'm going to cheat. Give me a second because I really like that one. Because I can combine two of them. Whoops! I just showed you one of them. But I really like that one. So I've just redone what I'm going to do, but I really appreciate some of your suggestions as well. Let's get to a few more before I start. So once again, what is the storylines? We were here. Derek says, if they name a captain. Harry says the Young Stars Classic. Evil Twin practicing the PK. Carol says much better defense. And then Taylor Lake said, I'm usually good for at least one mess up stream at least, but it usually doesn't happen in the first 10 minutes. Who am I kidding? It always happens. A couple more. Will they have a good preseason? Good. Thank you, David. Who is going to get Tyler Myers? That's true. And Coach Rob actually also says the new captain. So let me go through my top 5 that I just changed on the fly. And Ted says we need a new training facility. Yes, we talked about that on the stream last week for sure. Okay, guys, you can keep typing yours in. I might not highlight them though, because I better get to mine. So 5 storylines that I'm interested in this month for sure, and you can agree, disagree. As I'm talking about them, we'll spend a couple of minutes on each, and then because it's all stuff that I've talked about before on this channel. Number 5, the battle to back up. And of course, I'm not talking about backing up computers or servers. I'm talking about the backup battle behind Thatcher Demko. It looks like it's to be either Artur Silovs or Spencer Martin. Spencer Martin had a good season 2 seasons ago where he went 3-0-3, a good goals against average, a great save percentage, and then he was not good last year. Probably overplayed, not used to playing as many games as he played, and both him and Colin Delia struggled when Thatcher Demko went down with an injury on December 1st. So this is my number 5 story and we're going to see this battle in training camp, in preseason games. Will it be Martin or will it be Silovs? I think Silovs has the higher ceiling for sure. I think Silovs is going to be a better goalie overall for sure. But what I think this means is potentially, and I've talked about this many times before, you can still have Thatcher Demko as your starter. You can have Spencer Martin on the main roster. You can have Silovs playing more games in the AHL. And because Abbotsford is so close to Vancouver, especially on homestands, you can actually have Silovs come up, spend some time with the big team, get some coaching from Ian Clark, and then actually start a few games at home. No point bringing him on the road when you have Spencer Martin. And yes, Spencer Martin might might get his feelings hurt that he's the backup, but he gets overlooked for a few games. But that's the advantage of having your farm team in basically the same city. So maybe at the end of the year, Demko has played 55 games. Maybe Martin has played 15 to 20 games, and maybe Seelows has played 10. So I don't think it's clear and cut. It's very clear that it's going to be one guy or the other. I think ultimately we're going to see both guys play. But if I had to guess, I think it's going to be Spencer Martin named as the official backup. So that's not my number 5. Before I get to my number 4, I will recognize Lucas's donation. Oh, there it is. Lucas, $10 donation. Thank you, Lucas. I actually hope CSC throws money in to help refurb the Cyclone Taylor Arena in Kerrisdale as a new training facility. Could work for both Canucks and Warriors lacrosse. Well, it is close. That's nice. It doesn't have to be right next to Rogers Arena, but it's within the city. Not sure how nice Kerrisdale Arena is, but I'll take your word for it, Lucas. So thank you for the donation, and thank you for the suggestion as well. My number 4 story. Oh, this is what I was supposed to change. Hold on. This is bad. Okay. My number 4 story is Mikheyev's and Pearson's recovery. And we've covered both of these topics on my channel in the past week or two. Mikheyev, the word from his agent, Dan Milstein, that he may not be 100% to start the season, but if it means we get a healthy Mikheyev a little bit later in October or November, I will take it. As Milstein said, and as many of us have said, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. You'd rather have him be healthy for the majority of the season and a playoff run, God willing, as opposed to being healthy right at the start of the season and then maybe injuring himself because he came back too early. So that's the Ilya Mikheyev story. And then with Tanner Pearson, he was at the Troy Stetcher training camp that he ran out in Richmond. I saw a limited footage of him, but he looked fine. It did not look like his hand was bothering him. So if Tanner Pearson does come back, it will have a huge effect on the Canucks salary cap, of course, because that's now $3.2 million or whatever he makes that you have to account for, and you have to make a move somewhere else. So my fourth, I don't say biggest, but my fourth storyline for the Vancouver Canucks in this month of September: how are the recoveries of the forwards, Ilya Mikheyev and with Tanner Pearson? Brian says, "What's with the heart now?" Where's the heart? What's the heart? I'm not sure what that means. Anyways, they'll keep on going. Thanks, you guys. Number 3, the new guys. So we know there's at least 4 brand new players to the organization in Ian Cole, Carson Soucy, Pius Suter, and Teddy Bluger. You guys know I've been basically counting Philip Hronik as a new guy as well, because he only played 4 games last season. So I'm looping in here because he makes the new guys even better. So 3 defensemen: Hronik, Cole, and Soucy. 2 forwards: Pius Suter, Teddy Bluger. I guess you can add Matt Irwin into the mix too. He might push for a depth position. But really, how are the new guys going to adjust? What kind of impact are they going to make? And yeah, just who are they going to play with as well? I think right now we think Suter is going to be third line center, Bluger is going to be fourth line center for the defensemen. If you want to keep Hughes and Hronik separate, then you're likely putting one of Cole or Soucy with Hughes. So I know I've been talking about Hughes, Cole, Soucy, Hronik, and then one of Brisebois, Wolanin, Hirose with Myers, as long as he's on the team. So that's my third kind of storyline: is how will the new guys fit in? Will they help the penalty kill as much as we need them to help the penalty kill? Will they help make us a better defensive team? Will they help make us a team that is tougher to play against? So how will all those guys fare in that role, in that position, with those expectations? My second biggest story, thank you, Derek, for reminding me. I can't believe I dropped this. Naming a captain. And I've spoken extensively. In fact, I did a couple of vlogs on this, is who is the most likely, I wouldn't say the most deserving, but who's the most likely to be named captain. And even before we talk about the options, the question is, will the Canucks name a captain? They did not name a captain after Horvat got traded to the Islanders. They probably don't want to rush. Then we talked about on stream, almost a third of the entire league do not have named captains. They all have alternate captains, but no named captains for whatever reason. So the first question is, will the Canucks even name a captain? So that's the first part of the equation. And then the second part of the equation is, if they do name a captain, not only when, but more importantly, who. And I know that we've all here, we've talked about it a lot. There's a lot of debate. I built the case for all three of Elias Pettersson, Quinn Hughes, and JT Miller. Won't do all of the arguments right now, but we know Elias Pettersson, our most talented player, our foundational player, if he decides to sign here, hint, hint, spoiler alert. Yes, if he decides to sign here, but obviously can be the face of the franchise for a long time. Quinn Hughes seems to be more comfortable than Pettersson, not only with the language, English is his first language, but simply showing a lot of leadership, and Tocchet really leaning in on him and recognizing Quinn Hughes' leadership. So there's some reasons for Quinn Hughes. And then JT Miller, passionate, outspoken, genuine, transparent, fiery, loses his temper, all those things. But he could be the emotional heartbeat of this team. So, lots of reasons for those three guys. I don't think you're naming a captain that's not one of those three guys. And of course, the whole PD contract, does it affect a lot, at all, a little bit? Does it affect the Canucks' plans to name him potentially a captain? So speaking of PD, no surprise here. I think the number one story, even though it sounds like PD is saying he's in no rush, the agent says they're in no rush. This could happen like later in the season or even after the season. So yeah, for anyone waiting for it to be done by September 30th or whatever, I think you're going to be disappointed. I think this could go later in the season at a time we don't expect it. Or I think it could even be after the season. Then of course, if the season ends in April, then you're a little bit nervous because we still have his rights for one more year, but he could simply say, sign me for 1 year. I'll play for one more year, and then I'm going to test the free agent market. That's definitely not what we want, but it's also a very important reason why the Canucks need to come out with a good start and show PD and the fan base and other people, but especially PD, that this team can win and is on the right track. Before I recap those, and I'm not sure if Carol was being very polite and wanted me to get to the end of my list first, but it doesn't matter. If someone's donating 5 memberships, I'm going to interrupt whatever I'm saying to recognize them. So more love to the legend, Carol Bovenlander. Gifts 5 more memberships, so the equivalent of a $25 donation. But these 5 members or subscribers now have free membership for a month. And that is Angus, that is Brian, that is Duncan, that is Chris. Welcome back, Chris, and Dylan. So welcome to all you, Angus, Brian, Duncan, Chris, and Dylan. Great to have you. So those of you that are in here, let's give some love to Carol for making you guys members. And for everyone else, let's also give some love to Carol because she is being very generous, as she always is. So once again, the 5 biggest storylines to me in September. Number 5, Seeloves or Martin. Who's going to back up Thatcher Demko? Number 4, are Ilya Mikheyev and Tanner Pearson close to being healthy? And what impact will that have on the lineup? Number 3, the new guys. Ian Cole, Carson Soucy, Pius Suter, Teddy Bluger, Philip Hronik. What kind of impact do they have on the team? Number 2, PD, Hughes, Miller. Could one of those players be the next captain? Or will they go without a captain? And number 1, will this guy please sign? Gosh, come on. The future of our organization hinges on it right now. Taylor is Taylor, are you auditing for me? Taylor says it's only 4 memberships, but I saw 5 names. I saw Angus, Brian, Duncan, Chris, and Dylan. Yeah, I count 5 as well, but it doesn't matter. The generosity is the most important thing. Carol, I got your message. Yeah, I won't be able to call you tonight. Well, I can call you after the stream. Actually, I'm on my way to pick up Kayla at 11:30, so I can call you for 10 minutes at 11:30. Carol, let me know. Let me know if you want me to call you tonight or if you want me to call you tomorrow. So, friends, let me do my mid-show sponsor read, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to give you a chance to think about my list, and you kind of started to talk about your lists and what's on there. But let's continue to talk about the biggest storylines. And I'm going to challenge you, not only name the storyline, but tell me something about it. So you could say, I think the biggest storyline is the Canucks naming a captain. And I think it's going to be this guy because this. Or I think the biggest storyline is who the backup goalie is going to be. And I think it's going to be this guy because of this. Or so don't just tell me, well, you can do whatever you want, but name the storyline that you think is big, whether it's from me or my idea or one of your ideas, and also give me some beef behind it. Give me a reason why you picked it or what you think the resolution is going to be. Shout out to my primary sponsor, Van City Experts Real Estate. Contact Jason Lim and his team for all of your real estate needs. Shout out to my secondary sponsor, Perform and Transform, personal training, weight loss. Check them out at ptform.com. Thank you to Gassy Jack Art, maker of that fine artwork. Thank you to Monkey Nine Brewing, my eternal sponsor. And thank you to Vessi Footwear. Tomorrow is the last day that you can use this code to get 30% off your first pair of shoes and another $25 off a second pair of shoes. So I know about a half dozen people that have taken advantage of this offer that I know, which is awesome. But if you're going to take advantage of that offer, you can save up to $60, $70 on 2 pairs of shoes. Use the URL tinyurl.com/VessiClay. tinyurl.com/VessiClay. And yeah, that'd be awesome if you wanted to support me that way and support Vessi for sure. By the way, as always, if you're looking to buy Canucks tickets, send me an email at canuckclay@gmail.com. That's canuckclay@gmail.com. Mid-show reminder to all of you to subscribe, to like the video, to leave a donation, to gift a membership, to become a member, or to upgrade your membership. If you're listening on a podcast platform, make sure you rate and review. Okay, guys, before we get going, I love everyone that's in here, but I especially love it when my Game Over Vancouver co-hosts make an appearance. So let's give a nice hello, a CCC welcome, and a hello to Kaya May. You guys know Kaya, my lovely partner in crime on Game Over Vancouver, doing some really good work and did so well, improved so much. And Kaya, I mean that all out of love. It doesn't mean you were bad and now you're good. You're good and now you are so much better. But yes, looking forward to another year with Kaya. And Kaya and I and Sam, we are going to have a new co-host. If you're interested, if you think you can do what I do, I'm sure that's 95% of you, then apply. Go to the SDPN website and then follow the links through. And then you can find that we are looking for a 4th Game Over Vancouver host to work with Kaya, Sam, and me. Okay, now let's get to your answers, what you think the biggest storyline is. And remember, give me some beef to it too. Don't just name it. Give me a reason why or your proposed solution. That's money. Personally, I feel like the backup situation should be high on the list. This team will only go as far as our tending. Seeing Spencer Martin out to back up 20 games, I don't feel confident in him. That's fair. That's totally fair. Thank you for that. Lucas says the biggest storyline is Abbotsford Canucks could go deep in the Calder. Culture down on the farm is growing. Feeling Carlton will be getting noticed by NHL as a possible head coach hire. Yeah, he did. He had one stint in Chicago already, right? But great point. I love it. Jed says it's a salary cap. Who's going to get traded because the salary cap should be a storyline? Excellent. I did not have that one. To me, the biggest is PD. Clay, the last part you said about PD, I couldn't agree more. The direction, the faith is in the hands of Ascension and the success of the team this season. Very good. Very good, Peter. Fangirl says the biggest storyline is PD's extension. We all know the Horvat situation was a distraction. We don't need another distraction in PD talks. That's good. That's good. I like it. Some love for Kaya in the chat, which is great. JT Miller, I really don't see a reason for captain this season. We need to have a good first season with Tocchet and see how it all plays out with Miller, Hughes, and PD. Totally fair. Totally fair. Carol's biggest storyline is Pettersson. Harry says, I think the biggest storyline, signing new guys for the Canucks and PD extension for sure. First, I think the new guys can help our penalty kill. Yes, they need to. And PD's contract will be massive. Yes, it will be. Absolutely. Clay, how much money should I budget for the Nucks for the year? Percent of income. Well, GLS, that depends on your income. Because if you're going to spend, let's say, $1,500 on tickets this year. Let's say you're going to go to whatever that is, 6 games. I'm just ballparking. Let's say you're going to go 6 games, a mixture of upper bowl and lower bowl seats. $1,500 gets you, like I'm talking about for a pair, whatever. So if you make $45,000 a year, then that's already 3% of your income. If you make $150,000 a year, that's 1% of your income. So I can't give you a number income-wise, GLS, unless you tell me how much you make, which you don't have to. So, but true dollar amount depends how many games you want to go to. Peter, 3 biggest storylines. Success of this team is going to decide whether or not PD will stay long-term. Demko being healthy and can Besser find his magic. Oh, I like those. Those are good. Edmund, I did not cover Myers as one of my top 5 storylines, but yes, apparently his bonus was paid on September 1st, or it's going to get paid on September 15th. The biggest thing is it's going to get paid this month. Brian Seelov should be the backup for winning the bronze medal in the Worlds. Do you think of Canucks topic, Patrick Kane joins the team via PTO? No, I do not think that's going to happen. Am I glad the Canucks got rid of Horvat? Seems like the Canucks manager did the right thing. I think for what he was wanting to get paid, I think that was the wise move. You probably want to get a bit more in return, but I thought the move was okay. Colleton didn't get a proper chance in Chicago. If he does well as head coach in Abbotsford, he could really prove the doubters wrong about the stint in the Windy City. Totally fair. I think it's Petey signing, because if he doesn't sign, we are in major trouble. I think it's the franchise of our team. I just, I have a bad feeling he is so important to our team. Signing, please. Yeah, I was with my brother today out in Surrey, and he doesn't think that Petey's going to resign. And then before you say, oh, that's a bad take, my brother was the first one out of everyone. He was the first one out of everyone I heard say that. Watch. Horvat's going to be the one that's traded. They're going to re-sign Miller. And sure enough, it was true. Who would help the Canucks more? A prime BX, a prime Hamhuis, a prime Luongo, a prime Sedins, or prime Burrows? I think you got to go Sedins or Luongo, given that they're Hall of Famers. And because we have Demko, I think you can always take prime Sedins. And imagine a top line of the Sedins with PD. Biggest storyline. Just the season overall seems to be a TSN turning point for this franchise. Yep, that's fair. A lot of pressure, but that's fair. Can I ask, Alvin, do you think the biggest storyline for the season is whether or not you'll make the decision to grow hair, or you're going to keep that beautiful bald head of yours? Peter, he said bald is beautiful, so he's staying with the bald. Kaya May, Captain Quinn Hughes. I know Taylor's got a fan. You got a fan in Taylor for that for sure. Hey Clay, mind sending me your ticket list after the stream? Yes, I will do that, Chris. I will send you ticket list. Send me actually, I might have to do it when I get home because I have to bolt and pick up Kayla right after this. But Chris, I'll send it to you by tomorrow morning for sure. Quinn for captain, says Dylan. Welcome to membership. And welcome back, Chris. Hey, Jamie, I think we should name Quinn Hughes for captain. If the Canucks, unfortunately, don't do well and miss the playoffs again, PD does not sign a long-term extension. If he does get traded, do you think we'll get a young star in return? Yeah, well, we got to get something. We got to get more than we get for Horvat. But it's interesting you mentioned that, Peter, because that's exactly what my brother Jason and I were talking about. We were talking about whether or not the Canucks will have to trade him if he basically tells them, I'm not going to stay here long-term. Yikes. Oh, that wasn't your top storyline. The top storyline is definitely going to be how the first 30 games go. Canucks have to make the playoffs, or PD will probably go. Yeah, actually, JT, that's a good point. The top storyline should be One of them should be getting off to a fast start, especially compared to what happened last year. Besser captain, even better. Get Kane out of Vancouver talks. No. Kai is serious when she's typing all caps. Either that or she's screaming from her bed in her bedroom on stream. That was pretty funny. One of the best memories of Game Over last year. The team's record of 10 games will be make or break because of the tough schedule. Yes, M. Masterton, great point. I don't see PD to resign as much as it hurts. Yeah, you're not the only one. I also think an underrated key to the Canucks' success this year, especially on the back end, will be the additions of Adam Foote and Gonchar. Small sample size, but our D pairs look structured. That's true. And by the way, I was talking about this with my son, Sean. Of Canucks coaches or development coaches or whatever you want to call them, the Canucks have a really good lineup. You can put out the Sedins with Tocchet and then Gonchar and Foote, which is pretty good. Like that's some all-stars there, Hall of Famers. And then I just don't know who you're going to put in net, like who's in the Canucks coaching staff. Brock should sneak in as the new captain. I heard about Patrick Nolan on a PTO. Would you entertain the idea, fit in somewhere and beat someone on the spot? Who's Patrick Nolan? Is that Nolan Patrick? I'm not being sarcastic, but if it's Nolan Patrick, if it's PTO, sure, why not? Horvat won't last his full contract. I'd say no more than 5 years. I think that's a good guess for sure. Do you remember watching the Heritage Classic in 2014? Yes, I was there. I was at the game, and the thing that stood out was how bad my seats were because of BC Place. And the second thing was it was an outdoor game. And the third thing was Eddie Lax started, not Luongo. 3 days later, Luongo gets traded from Vancouver. Bald is beautiful. Wise words spoken like a true man. Yeah, I'm almost there. Yes, Chris, do that, please. Do you think PD is going to do what his agent's telling him to do? Play hardball like you go somewhere else, maximize the money? Absolutely. Why not? You can't blame him. As much as we want him here, you can't blame him for doing so. Are we cooling off on PD being C because he hasn't resigned and doesn't intend to negotiate until the season is done? Yeah, I think that is a factor. It's although some would say give it the C to him and maybe that'll entice him to stay. But yeah, I think that's definitely a factor for sure. What young star would you trade PD for? Oh, it's so tough to say. You have to think about which team he's going to. Likely not in our division. Hopefully out of conference. And again, I'm not saying this is going to happen, but Peter, it's so hard to speculate. You have to really just depends on the team he goes to, and then you kind of go from there. Do I think Torts Luongo was going to be traded by the time the Heritage Classic? Hence why he didn't play that game possibly. I'm not sure if Tortorella cared, but I hear what you're saying. If he knew, then just play Lack. I don't know. That's a good question. Do I think Torts Luongo is going to be traded? I think he had a suspicion. He must have, because a lot of people did. PD will resign you guys. PD will resign you guys listening to Sakaris too much. Well, it's not just Sakaris talking about it. I think a lot of people, Ted, with a critical eye can see that it's not a slam dunk for sure. Gonchar lives in Dallas. Yes, he does. I honestly think PD is just doing his homework, just saying what it is, exactly what any forthcoming RFA. Yep, I agree with you. Exactly. Whereas Adam says, bye-bye, PD. I was making my lunch, so my storyline is Canucks need the best start for the season. More fans needed. There we go. Let's get some more fans on this Canucks bandwagon. If PD pulls a Tkachuk, what do you think we can get for him? Your best option. So the Calgary, Florida trade was it Tkachuk only for Uyghur, Huberdeau, and a bunch of other stuff? But regardless of what the other stuff was, I guess that was the main pieces were obviously Huberdeau and Uyghur. I think you get 3 assets at least for PD, like 3 good assets, 2 roster players and a top prospect. I think, but then if you're trading him before his 7th year, then it's tough because then the team getting him is really just getting a rental. So then the asking price goes down a little bit. Nolan Patrick, yes, that year was Patrick, Hischier, Makar, Heiskanen, Pettersson, I think in that order. Or Heiskanen was 3, and then Makar was 4, and Pettersson was 5. PD will re-sign for 5 years. I'll take that. Do you think Vegas would be interested in PD if he didn't sign an extension? I think many, many teams will be interested in PD for sure. Go Canuck Gus. I just talked about this about 25 minutes ago. It was actually one of my top 5 storylines. I think Seelovs is the better goalie, the better seating, but I think Martin is the official backup because you can still play Seelovs. Nolan Patrick, do you think Rathbone makes the team? Nope. I think he gets ultimately traded. I think as much as I thought there's potential for him, I think he's running out of chances. PD is smart. There's a form of negotiating in what he's doing and saying. He will sign. That's fair. At what point management go all in to make the playoffs to prove that PD that he should stay? And will that force a Besser, Bouvillier, Garland trade? Yeah, Jed, great question. I think those things should happen anyways, that trade talk. I think if the Canucks are comfortably in a playoff spot, not just on the bubble, but comfortably in the playoff spot, they could beef up this year to make a run at it. Do I think Quinn will reach double-digit goals? Yeah, he's got to. I can't believe with his ability, I can't believe that he barely scores any goals, actually. My opinion, these players playing hardball is a mistake. You make a few extra $1 million, but it's better for your long-term legacy with the city to make it easier on the team. That's true, Swag, but every player is different. Some will want to maximize payments and their contracts. Others, it's loyalty, and I think every player is different, but I hear what you're saying. Rathbone is now an asset and has to be traded. No room on the team for him. I agree with that. Thanks. Tree Living traded Kachuk for Huberdeau, Uyghur, and Swind. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. Pedersen, Hoglander, Bovenlander for Jack Hughes and Luke Hughes. I don't think that New Jersey does that. Sedin Magic, great point. Can't underestimate that. Yes, the Canucks are doing training camp at Victoria, Jamie. I went to a barbecue party hosted by my local hockey team. It was awesome. Our team looks great, having a good training camp. Awesome. Oh, sorry. You're saying the Canucks look great, but you went to a barbecue hosted by your local team? Or are you saying that your local team is going to have an awesome training camp? Podkolzin, just his consistency, for sure. That's what he's got to work on. Do I think Tucker Poolman will be back with the Canucks when he comes back from injury? If he comes back from injury, yes, because the Canucks hold his rights. I just don't know if he's going to come back from injury. I feel like Huggy will get more goals this year. He'll find himself in that sense. I hope so. Which player do you think is due for a breakout or more improved season? I think it's going to be Susie, Suter, or Hoglander. I agree with you about Rathbone. Time myself on Rathbone. Oh, yeah, I didn't know you had a whole collection. Trade Garland back to Arizona for Dumba. I know, if it's not Besser for Dumba, now it's Garland for Dumba. Sedin's Cup Magic. Oh, no, your local team is going to have a good training camp. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, hey, friends, we won't do Ask Me Anything today because I want to make sure we get to our games because I do have to leave right at 11:30. Last 2 questions. If the Canucks make the playoffs, how far will they go? Like what round? Why, I think they should be able to win the first. Well, it all depends on matchups. But I think a success would be winning the first round. But I'm not sure if they have the talent to make it past the second round. Would you consider singing a Britney Spears song to PD in order to get? I'll do anything to get PD to resign. How many subscribers do you have? 10,130, Carol. Let's get a lot more people in this room. This is my prediction. When the hockey season starts, Clay, I think you're going to get 50. No, I don't. Thank you. I don't think I'll get 50,000, but I think I'll get a couple more thousand for sure. But thank you, Carol. I feel Besser, Hogs, and Pods will have great years. And for real, Myers will be the most realistic player to get traded. Can't disagree with any of that. Friends, we are going to move to our games now. I have to move, not super quickly. I don't have to rush, but I know I will have to finish by 11:30 tonight. So, as always, I just have one rule. If you played already today, do not be a jerk and spoil it for everyone else. That's my only rule, is do not be a jerk and do not spoil it. So who is this? And just as we get going, do I think Podkolzin will get a great start to the season? Do you see him running with Takasa? I do. I just don't know if he's going to make the team out of camp, quite frankly, Chris. And hello, Jaskren. And come on, Adam, we can be optimistic. Let's go. Games. Ben Hutton is the first guest from Fangirls. Let's go with Ben Hutton, former Canuck. He was actually in one of my music videos too. So we got the Pacific Division, and we know it's not a Canadian player, younger than 30, and it's not a defenseman. So at least we got the Pacific Division. So I'll take the next Pacific Division. Well, Connor McDavid is, no, but he's Canadian, so I won't take him. I'll take the next Pacific Division non-Canadian, non-defenseman that you guys tell me. Pacific Division, non-Canadian, non-defenseman. Besser fits all of those. Although Besser's right-handed, but let's do it. Okay, so we've eliminated. Now we know our answer is actually, we know he's 6'2". We know he's under 200 pounds. We know he's younger than 26. And we know it's an American player. So now I'll take an American player from the Pacific Division, not from Vegas or Vancouver, and not a defenseman or right-handed. Not a defenseman, so can't be hand fan. Draisaitl, that could work. Okay, we're getting even better. So now we need to do this. We know it's a center in the Pacific Division, American. Oh, I forgot about that part. And he's left-handed. He's 6'2". So an American, we got the center. That was good. So an American center in the Pacific Division. An American center in the Pacific Division. Yeah, I don't know why I put Draisaitl. And we know it's not Vegas, Vancouver, Edmonton. I think Kadri's Canadian or American. Kadri's American? And he's a center? All right, let's try it. But I don't think he has that hair. Okay, sorry. Decent guess. Harry, I got to be more discriminating now because we only have 4 more guesses. But at least we're knocking down all the Pacific teams. Okay, I need an American. No, he's not a Vancouver Canuck, you guys. So stop saying JT Miller, you guys. He's not a Canuck. Is Jared McCann American? No, I think he's Canadian. So I'm looking for a center, an American center in the Pacific Division. No, it's not a Jets player. It's in the Pacific. He's in the Pacific. So it's either Anaheim, San Jose. Well, could it be Troy Terry? I'm going to guess Troy Terry. Oh, I suck. He's not even, oh man, he's not even a center. But he's not an Anaheim player, so we eliminate that. Okay, guys, so we have 3 more guesses, and we've nailed 5 of the Pacific teams. So he's either from San Jose, LA, or Seattle, and it's an American center who's younger than 25. No, Couture, Lucic is too old. Couture is older than 25. So it's a young guy from Seattle, San Jose, or LA. Is it Gabe Vilardi? Does anyone want to second my guess for Gabe Vilardi? But I don't know if Vilardi is Canadian or American. I think Matty Beniers is Canadian. Vilardi's in the... Oh, that's right. Stupid. Thank you, Taylor. Isn't Matty Beniers Canadian? Or is he American? Actually, I don't know if Matty Beniers... He's American? Okay, let's guess him. Very good, Harry. And swag. All right, it took us a while to get there, but we got it. Oh, look at that good-looking guy. Matty Beniers, center, Seattle, 20 years old, so very young. Good, we got it. Took us a while, but we got it. Good job, 1 for 1. We go now to Gordle. So give me... You know what? I'm going to use that as my starting guess. Oh, not bad, actually. We got 4 letters already. That's actually a really good start. We got 4 letters. So we know that this guy's name has an E, a B, and an R, but not in any of those positions. Double E, but not in those positions. Kopitar. Yeah, that's right, Erwin. There's at least 2 E's. Swag, it means there's at least 2 E's. There could be more, actually. Verbeek? Oh. Oh, sorry, guys. I got so excited because I got too excited because my guess didn't even count because I put the E's in the wrong space. But look, I found another letter. I found a K. So we actually have 5. Thank you. Thank you, Swag. We have 5 of the 7 letters now. You guys, the 2 E's must be here, right? They got to be here. Because we know there's no E here, here, or here. I don't ever. Oh. No. Well, and there's a K. Caberlet. It's got to be Caberlet. Thank you. I just want to contribute. You guys are so smart, but I want to show once in a while that I'm smart too. So I got one. Thomas Caberlet. I want to contribute. Like I contribute maybe once every 3 months. So there is my contribution for the last 3. Taylor, are you laughing at me? Are you laughing at me or with me? Or yeah, thank you. I want to show that I'm smart once in a while. Let's go to Wordle. Not Wordle. Yeah, I'm the new Jaskran. Oh no, sorry. Okay, I'm going to call someone out. Swag, you give me the first word for Wordle today. I'll give you 30 seconds, Swag, because I know you've been quite active today. Swag, give me the first word for crane. I like it. Not a lot of vowels, but the C, R, and E C, R, and N are popular letters. What a horrible word. I'm just kidding. So we know there's an A in the middle. Now I'll take anyone's guess with an A. Jamie, I think you got to refresh your stream. I think you're about a minute behind or 2 minutes behind. Can't use train. Adam, yogurt doesn't fit in there. So I need a word. The last answer was Verbeek, Tyler. The last answer was Verbeek. Okay, let's go. You guys, give me a word with A in the middle, but no C, R, N, or E. Can't use plank, fangirl, because no N. I can use flash. Oh, we got, and those are some good letters, S and L. I think we got to guess a T, you guys. T and P are quite popular letters too. So I'm gonna find a word with T and P in it. Potato, no. Or at least a T. No, can't have the S. No, actually, Erwin, that was a good guess. We at least got rid of 4 letters. Guys, this is simply going to be, this is kind of cheating, but it's just a way to eliminate more vowels. Okay, so I guess that wasn't that bad. Now we know that there's an A in the first letter and then an I in the 4th letter. Always good to get the first letter. Oh, no, wait. And we know there's an A in the 3rd letter. Oh, can't be attain. Oh, plus attain is 2 T's. Oh, again? No, there's no N, though. Good guess, Jaskrin, but there's no... Ooh. Justin, out of nowhere, nails it. He's awaiting going on vacation. That's why he got it. Great job. Great job, Justin. Thank you for piping in with that. Jamie comes in with the pizza. I think, Jamie, you're still behind in the stream by a minute or so, but it doesn't matter. I appreciate the effort. And finally, we go to Worldle. My favorite game. Oh, what is that? That looks like a whoopee cushion. What country looks like a whoopee cushion? I remember for this game, welcome back from Mexico, Jaskrin. That's awesome. Are you darker? No, I almost said something that some would say it's inappropriate, but I can ask you, Jaskrin, do you still get tanned? Because I know that you have darker skin already. So it's a legit question. Do you get tanned? I'm sure you do, but do you burn? That's the question I want to know. That's what I meant to say. What country is this? Yeah, it's fried chicken. Hey, Patrick. Oh, I didn't know that about Crane. Thank you, Swag. Okay, guys, what country is this? Remember, I need to get at least... Hey, Andrew, I need to get at least... You are so tan. Good. I need at least 2 people saying the same name. No Canucks After Dark, Jasker, tomorrow because Parker's in the middle moving. So we got a Molly. And we got a chicken wing, a potato, and a whoopee cushion. But I'm going for actual country. So we got a Molly. Wow. We were very close. We were only 1,000 kilometers away from Mali. Oh, Jaskin, you just read my mind. I have a slide ready, but on Tuesday and Thursday this week. Tuesday and Thursday. All right, guys. We just got to go east of Mali. Yeah, Swag, I'm with you. I know what Bali is, and I know where Maui is, but I didn't know what Mali is. My wife knows where the mall is, but that doesn't count either. Oh, high turbulence for Jaskrin on the way back. All right, friends, I got to leave in 7 minutes, so we got to nail this in the next 7 minutes. So we got 2 for Romania, which I think might take us... Okay, we went a little bit too far. We got a Niger from Lucas. Come on, geography experts. We never lose this game. Not that I think we're gonna lose, but I don't even know where Mali is, so I can't even picture what area of the world we're looking at. So we could have So we got a Nigeria and we have a Niger that are in there right now. Swag pipes in with somewhere in Africa. Thank you. So Lucas is very, very confident it's Niger. He just needs a seconder. Because remember my rule is... Oh, David picked it as well. So let's go. Very good. Lucas leads it and David seconds him. Very good. 7 border countries. We got a chicken wing here. We got... Okay, let's go. What? Oh, you said it, Jaskrin? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jaskrin. I did not see that. I was too busy answering your questions about when... Wait, Jaskrin, I'm looking at all your answers. I didn't see. You're talking about turbulence falling out of the sky. I didn't see you say Niger. It doesn't matter. So yes, I think we can start with Mali. Considering that we were 1,000. Oh, that's what it looks like. All right, what do we got here? We got a Nigeria, an Algeria, a Congo. Nigeria, Algeria, Congo. A Libya, Nigeria, Algeria. Okay, we got a second for Libya and a second for Algeria. So let's do those. Libya. Boom, shakalaka. Algeria. Boom, shakalaka. Now we got a Nigeria. Kaboom, shakalaka. Now we have 2 for Chads. Well, you guys are so good. Now there's 2 more. I got a Togo. I got a, is it Benin? I've been in some hot water recently. We have Togo, or is it to go? I always order sushi to go. Togo, Benin. What else? Okay, we got Chad already, guys. So feels like I'm swearing or something. Burkina Faso. So we got a Benin, a Burkina Faso, a Central African Republic, a Togo or Togo. I need some secondaries, you guys. And I got to leave in 3 minutes. Okay, we're going to have to pick this up a little bit. Okay, we'll leave in 4 minutes, and we still have to go through all those other Okay, we got another one for Burkina Faso. Very good. I don't even know what that is. One more. What's this one? This bite of this drumstick here. I don't even know what a Burkina Faso is. You guys cheating? We got Libya already, next fan. All right. Benin it is. Wow, you guys nailed it. 7 for 7. Okay, what's the capital of Niger? I just want to see what happens. I don't worry, I'm not going to guess it. Is there a Niger city? That's usually a giveaway. No? Okay. What is the capital of Niger? And yeah, no cheating. No cheating for this one. But I also don't know how we're going to get it. Niger City. I tried typing it in. It's not even an option. David says Niamey, and David seems like he would know what he's talking about. And you guys, just for the sake of time, because I do have to go soon. Very good. Very good. David, if you knew that off the top of your head, I'm impressed. Oh my gosh, this is going to be hard. These flags all look the same. Thank you, Anne. You got it as well. You guys are very impressive. All right, really quick, you guys. Which one of these flags is the proper one? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, sorry, I'm going to have to quit after this because I got to get going. And then we won't have time to do the population and the currency. So which one? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? I'll just take the first few numbers I see. The first 3, I got 2 5s, a 1, and a 4. Anyone else? 2 5s, a 1, and a 4. 2 5s. Wow. You guys are good. Okay, you know, I'm just going to guess. No time to put up the poll. You guys ready? A, B, C, D. You got 15 seconds to type it in. Just forget the poll. Just type it in. What's the population of Niger? Is it A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? You got 10 seconds to type it in. We got a C. We got a B. We got a C. So we have 2 C's and a B. We got 3 C's, 2 B. Oh, it's 3-3 now. This is my own internal poll. We have 4 B's, 3 C's. Thank you, the elder. We have, it's 4-4 now. It's a tie. It's a tie. We need a tiebreaker. Okay, it's B is the tiebreaker. Oh, sorry. I messed this up because I'm rushing. And finally, what is the currency? Is it the dollar, the euro, the franc, or the naira? Now we're on the currency. A, B, C, or D, the currency. A, B, C, or D for currency. Some of you guys may be typing it in now for the population, but who cares? We'll just have some fun. Is it the C or the D? David, the way David typed I don't want to say he's cheating, but he actually put the 3-letter abbreviation too. All right, good. Got to do this. Niger or the Niger. Huh? Niger or the Niger. Or Niger or the Niger. Officially, the Republic of the Niger is a landlocked country in West Africa. It's a unitary state bordered by Libya to the northeast, Chad to the east, Nigeria to the south, Benin and Burkina Faso to the southwest, Mali to the west, and Algeria to the northwest. It covers a land area of almost 1.27 million square kilometers, making it the largest landlocked country in West Africa. Over 80% of its land area lies in the Sahara. Its predominantly Muslim population of about 25 million live mostly in clusters in the south and west of the country. The capital, Niamey, is located in Niger's southwest corner. I am so sorry that I'm so rushed. I was just trying to show off that I could read really quickly, even then when it's really tough words. So you guys, I will not rush the ending because I still appreciate you guys all being here, and Kayla can wait an extra 2 minutes. So everyone, thank you for being here. Shout out to everyone, moderators for doing what you had to do. Not too much, which is good. Thank you, legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Carol Bovenlander, legendary Andrew Chang. All 3 of you were here today, which was certainly very, very awesome. I appreciate you very much. I believe that today we had 2 donations from Lucas and 6 membership gifts from Carol. So the legends coming through tonight. Thank you for all of that. And to all of you for watching. And I mention the legends all the time, but I appreciate legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Carol Bovenlander, legendary Andrew Chang, Hall of Fame and franchise members. Thanks to all members for your support. And thanks to all of you for watching, whether you subscribed or whether you were commenting or just getting active. I appreciate you. I always appreciate you. And I never take you for granted. Let's whip through these. I'm sorry to be so rushed today, but I don't want Kayla waiting too long. Don't forget, looking to buy Canucks tickets, send me an email to canuckclay@gmail.com. My shows this week are Tuesday and Thursday at 10:30. Tuesday and Thursday, so Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, every second day. No Canucks After Dark tomorrow because Parker is moving into his new place. And tomorrow is the last day for the Vessi sale, tinyurl.com/VessiClay. 30% off your first pair of shoes, $25 off your next pair. You can save between $60 and $70. Okay, friends, gotta go. So as always, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. On your way out, subscribe, like the video, become a member, upgrade your membership, leave a donation, and gift a membership. And thank you once again to our sponsors, Perform and Transform, personal training, weight loss, and my primary sponsor, Van City Experts Real Estate. Listening on a podcast platform, make sure you rate and review, and I will see you on Tuesday night at 10:30. And I meant to tell you a few days ago, Gil and I were getting dressed, and I said to Gil, "Your underwear, that underwear is." We were trying on different things, and I said to her, "Your underwear is a little tight and revealing," I said to Gil. And then she said to me, "Well, then wear your own." God bless, and go Canucks go. Booyah.